Follow HotSports on social media. We are at HotSports NG on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Welcome back to the show this beautiful morning. Well, if you just joined us, this is HotSports, and we're just getting ready to the business end of the show. Interestingly, it's been a dismal performance, if you agree with us, right here on HotSports about the the teams in the Nigerian league going to the continent. It's been absolutely a show of shame, especially since 2004 and 2005, when Yimba of Aba International, of course, when they won, the CAF Champions League in that particular scenario. Ever since then, it's been quite topsy-turvy, the fortunes of Nigerian football teams on the continent. So the question this morning on HotSports is, who is to blame for this particular issue? Will it be the league management company who tends to ensure that everything goes along plan, or will it be the clubs, that are in charge, the management of these clubs that are in charge of, the day-to-day runnings of the club? So I've got Collins, of course, and Jerome. They're still very much in the studios. Jerome feels it is the club, and Collins says, no, it is the league. I mean, it's the management of the league. They're not doing good enough. Guys, so your opening thoughts, Jerome, starting with you?
I would say, and I'll stand by it.
You are sitting by it.
The clubs are responsible, because let me tell you, if the club want it done, they will do it. Look at what happened to Yimba, back-to-back Champions League. They were ready. The management of the club were ready. They pumped in money. They went for quality. If you know, I think Yimba was the first team in Nigeria that got a player for 1 million. Emeka Ayaya. They got him for 1 million. They went to different clubs in the country and they got quality players. And the results showed. They won the Champions League back to back. So I think if the clubs put in what they need to put in, as in terms of funding, getting quality players, giving the players what they need, they will excel. They will do well and they will win trophies. So I believe the clubs are responsible.
Okay.
Give them what they want, the players, go for quality players, and I bet you they will get results.
There's always trouble with Collins whenever he's smiling. So Collins, tell me, why are you smiling?
I'm going to blame the league management. As far as I'm concerned, he's been ranting about the clubs pumping in money and all of that. And I ask myself, if you look at the league now, can you compare what the Nigerian Premier League is right now to what it used to be like, 10, 15 years ago? No, it's gone worse.
Collins, you can't say that because then you can't even see our league on TV.
It wasn't about the team.
You can't even see our league. You can't even see the players.
Let me remind you. Let me remind you.
For you to see the league, watch the players.
I'm supposed to give my thoughts first before we do this. Yes. Don't encroach my space. Don't encroach my space.
Go ahead.
Now, my point is this. Now, over the past couple of years, the league management company have not been able to. I know they have a lot of good ideas for the league, but the implementation has not been followed through. Now, because our clubs are used to doing things the haphazard way, all right, players are not being paid salaries, and there was a rule that came out a couple of years back that clubs are supposed to come up with some insurance policy kind of thing to be able to make sure that players are being paid when due. When you don't pay your players, you're supposed to be sanctioned. And up to today, I'm yet to see a club that was sanctioned because players are not being paid. And I know a couple of players who are being owed salaries, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so now the point is this. This league management company, as much as they've tried their best to improve the league, but the problem is nobody's getting the sticks from them. So the clubs are already comfortable doing things the way they are not supposed to do, which rubs off on us when we go on the continent.
Now,
all right?
Collins,
that's
now
my point.
The players get paid.
I don't.
10 years ago, even if they don't pay you, nobody discusses about it.
Absolutely.
Nobody knows about it.
But
now the LMC
he talked
has
about
made sure that these players get their money. The clubs are the ones responsible for the players not doing well.
They make sure.
You owe players.
You know one of the
you
problems.
don't pay them.
You know one of the problems.
But LMC now has put something on the table to sanction the clubs. You see the clubs.
Who
are
has been
afraid.
sanctioned?
The clubs are afraid.
Who has
The-
been
the-
sanctioned?
The players get their money.
Who has been sanctioned?
The players get their money.
I keep
At least,
asking you.
okay,
who
for
has
a
been
while.
sanctioned?
For a
Now-
while,
now-
you see that.
Jerome, let's
Now,
look
he
at it
talked-
from this angle.
he talked
guys.
about-
Let's look at it from
Okay.
this angle, guys. Now, the glory of the league sometimes is what's the
It
word?
reflects on.
It reflects on the club.
Yeah,
The
when they
glory
go
of
on the
club as
continent.
well, when they go on to the continent. So, who really should be blamed for the lack of glory in equal terms? Because, like you said,
that's what I'm saying.
during the course of this conversation, you both have already agreed that Enyimba did well because Enyimba wanted to do well. They decided to do well. That's
Because
the
the
club,
clubs- the-
regardless
the-
of
the
the
club
help of
put
the
in money,
management.
got
And the
quality
management
players.
now, you said there's no TV. I mean, at that particular
I
time.
will ask him a question.
Yeah.
I'll ask him a question. When you sit down with an 80-year-old Nigerian man right now, he will tell you there were times that he used to walk miles to go and watch Bendel Insurance play.
True.
Walk miles to go and watch stationary stores play. Were there TVs in those days?
No, they
but we
weren't.
had a good league. All right? Now, go back in those days and look at the way our teams performed on the continent. So as far as I'm concerned, if the league is not good, if the league management don't do what they are supposed to do, see, the point is very simple. I keep telling people until administrators of football in Nigeria put themselves on the back seat and put the front runners, who are the players, you know, because everybody feels, yes, no administrator looks at his player like an asset. It's not,
Collins,
that's,
the
not, that's what it's
the
supposed
LFC
to
has
be.
put in
That's what it's
enough
supposed to
for
be.
this league to be better.
It is not.
I'll
They
blame
have.
the clubs.
They
I
have.
blame the clubs because
They are
the
doing-
clubs, they don't give the players what
Jerome-
they promise
Jerome-
them.
Jerome-
For instance, you promise a player, I'll give you 5 naira.
Jerome
At the
is
end
one-
of the day,
Jerome,
you're giving the
that's
player
the
1 naira.
point.
How do you expect
That's
the
the
player
point.
to perform?
Now,
How do you
up
expect the
to
players to
today,
perform?
up
It's
to
the LFC that comes
up
up
to
to
today-
say, okay, you're owning these players, pay them their money,
Up to
or
to-
we give you
up
this.
to
I
to-
can tell you here
up
that
to
some
today-
players now get their money. They
Up-
get paid
up
because the LMC
up
has
to-
put in.
They even get sign-on
They
fees.
get
and all.
sign-on fees. They
Who
get
collects-
increased
who-
salaries.
Who pays the sign-on fee?
You see now, because of
now-
the LMC, clubs pay players good amount of money.
It's
Some
not
players
because-
receive good
it's
money.
not- it's not
because
because-
the
No,
LMC.
no, you know
if
one thing.
If you don't pay your players, you know what is coming
Who
for
has
you.
been sanctioned?
But the players come out to
Who
say
has
we've been
been-
paid.
who
They
has
might be
been
out for a
sanctioned?
while.
We saw-
and they
we
get
saw-
paid.
we saw
Is that
just
the fault
last-
of the
we
LMC?
saw just
How can
last
you
season.
promise a player,
Taraba-
I'll give you this, you don't give it? Is that the fault of the LMC?
Jerome,
Is the
Jerome.
club?
Follow HotSports on social media. We are at HotSports NG on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.